I like the Vikings at home on a rested week after playing on Thursday night. They limit their turnovers this week.
TB, the Packers were 1.5-point favorites.
Right.
Then they had all the injuries. Guys are out.
Right.
So now FanDuel has the Saints as 1.5-point favorites.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going with the Saints. Bakhtiari was key for me at left tackle for Green Bay. He's out. I'm going with the Saints.
Jimmy, the Patriots and Jets.
Patriots, coach and quarterback. Patriots.
We'll see if they can make it 15 in a row for New England. All right, that'll do it for us. But it's a dynamite doubleheader of football on your way this Sunday. If you're getting an early game, which everybody is, the kickoff is coming your way next. And then later, you will get either the Chiefs or the Cowboys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a great day of football. Thank you for watching Fox NFL Sunday.
Garbage time. That phrase never sounded quite right, because no part of football is meaningless. So while some folks see garbage, FanDuel sees treasure. We see spreads to cover, overs to hit, and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season, cherish it.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
When it comes to Nature Valley's classic crunchy bar, which camp are you in? Are you a cautious cruncher? Or do you throw crumbs to the wind? Grab an oats and honey bar today and find out.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets. Pizza.
Something amazing is happening here. Inventory is practically moving itself, quickly and securely. Classrooms are getting more immersive. Data is powering insights and imagination. CDW partners with you to get the most from your technology. We work with you to plan it, build it at scale, and manage it, so you can do amazing things. Make amazing happen. CDW.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's what every GMC Sierra HD driver is born with, and it's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD with the pulling power to prove it. The new 2024 GMC Sierra HD. Tow hitches of the world. Prepare for glory.
All eyes are on Colorado this big noon Saturday on Fox. Quarterback Shedeur Sanders leads the electrifying Buffalo. Listen to this crowd against Caleb Williams and the high-octane Trojan offense. Touchdown! The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest game of the year. USC Colorado. It's big noon Saturday on Fox.
Number 55!
After overtime heartbreak a week ago, Jared Goff leads the Detroit Lions back out onto Ford Field to take on the 2-0 Atlanta Falcons. Two teams that suddenly have higher expectations this season from where they've been in years past are off to solid starts. The Atlanta Falcons, with their first road game of the season at 2-0, take on the homestanding Detroit Lions, who have played a couple of nail-biters in the first 2 weeks. Inside the broadcast booth at Ford Field, Adam Amin, the Super Bowl champion, Mark Schlereth, Christina Pink is with us as well. 14, that's the number of running backs that have been drafted in the first round in the last 11 drafts combined. It's very rare that we discuss two of them in one game, two elite rookies, the number 8 pick, Bijan Robinson, and the number 12 pick, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, well, this has the feel of an old-school football game, smash mouth with a new-school flavor to it. You mentioned Bijan Robinson. The guy is like a video game, watching him on film all over. They're going to line him up all over the place. And then as far as Gibbs is concerned, he's going to get the majority of the carries today. Watch him as well being outside the formation. That's the new school aspect of this matchup.
So Atlanta's last playoff trip was in 2017. It was also the last time they started 3-0. They got to 3-0 in their last trip to Detroit by beating the Detroit Lions. Lions are trying to make the playoffs for the first time since 2016. This is a really fun matchup we have today.
I remember when I first started flying and we would experience turbulence, I would watch the flight attendants If they're not nervous, then I'm not going to be nervous. Financially, I'm the flight attendant in that situation. The relief that comes over people once they know they've got a guide to help them through, I definitely feel privileged to be in that position.
All flights have been grounded.
I had to escape. The city was sticky and cool. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was trying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. I drove all night.
The distance is nothing when home means everything.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza. A lot of good outside matchups in the NFL this week, and that's what we're going to focus on with our Geico players to watch.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver, sets a toughness tone on offense, runs the middle of the field routes, and then, speaking of toughness, A.J. Terrell, great young cornerback, should be an awesome matchup.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your sub right in front of you. All that meat and cheese just for me. Watching that takes me to my happy place. Oh, wait. Jersey Mike's is my happy place. Kelly, did I place an order here in my happy place?
Not yet, Danny.
Then I'm going back to reality.
Number 7 for Danny.
Oh, thanks, reality, Kelly. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Are you guys watching? This is my favorite part. Are you watching?
Okay, time to get your own bed, Hank.
Chewy has great prices.
Hope you like plaid.
I do. Who wants popcorn?
Get more of what your pet loves with everyday great prices and fast free shipping at Chewy.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. Sean.
Do you mean this one, the one with titanium? Switch to Verizon. You can trade in any iPhone and get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
I'm Tracy Walker. Thanks for watching Lions Football on Fox 2 Detroit.
It's game day. Make this your moment to find new roads and a new tracks from Moran Chevrolet. Stop in or shop online at moranexpress.com from Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period.
A car hit by a truck doesn't stand a chance, and neither will you unless you call the right lawyer. At Feiger Law, we take on that responsibility every day. And I'm proud to say that I've assembled some of the best trial lawyers in America, all of them ready to protect your rights from those who would do you harm.
Feiger Law. All we do is win.
All we do is win.
You don't have to play for the Lions to get the same elite health care that keeps the team at their best.
I may not catch touchdown passes, but I know all about epic comebacks.
We may not block for each other, but we did team up to achieve victory.
I'm not a lion, but I have the healthy heart of one. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
We are Henry.
Official healthcare provider of the Detroit Lions. And you.
It's game day. Make this your moment to find new roads in a new Equinox from Moran Chevrolet. Stop in or shop online at moranexpress.com from Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Lions are back out onto the field at Ford Field, where they lost a week ago in overtime. And Christina picked, they walked out of that game with a lot of injuries.
Oh, yeah, Adam. The train doesn't stop, according to Dan Campbell, even when they're dealing with a serious case of the injury bugs. 5 players ruled out, plus 2 starters already placed on IR, including their defensive tone setter, one C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But Campbell told us, we went through this last season. Nobody cares. We just have to reload. As for Atlanta, they reload with former Lion Jeff Okudah suiting up for the first time this season. Adam?
There was Dan Campbell, KP, and a short kick to start the day to Mike Hughes. Getting the opportunities without Cordero Patterson healthy. He's going to get chopped down shy of the 25 by Jalen Reeves-Maybin, their special team stalwart. Remember, he converted that fake punt in week 1 on the road at Kansas City. Desmond Ridder with a couple of game-winning drives in the first couple of games. He's got a very consistent offensive line behind him, and he's got that relationship with Drake London on the outside.
Yeah, remember, they started that 4-game stint last year together. They've started the first 2 this year. They really have a good connection from quarterback to receiver.
Play action, and Bijan Robinson gets the first touch of the day, and he is special. Anzalone puts a shoulder and arm into him, but he picks up 7 yards to start the day for Desmond Ridder. Game-winning drive early fourth quarter against Carolina. Charged the fourth quarter comeback last week against Green Bay. He's coming off one of his better games in 6 starts in the NFL.
Yeah, he's really done a good job. And they always talk about the fact that Dez seems to play his best in critical moments. But I love the start. A quick screen there, gets him in a rhythm, gets this offense going, 2nd down and short.
Tyler Algier is into the game, as is the fullback Keith Smith. Fake to Algier. Ridder looking for a man over the middle, and not a lot of windows there. Mac Hollins was the intended target, and there is a flag thrown late from the defensive backfield. Jerry Jacobs, the Atlanta native, was in coverage. Carl Cheffers is our lead official. Aiden Hutchinson, you saw him declaring that he had tipped the ball. That would negate pass interference.
There's no penalty for defensive pass interference. The ball was tipped. By rule, there is no foul. 3rd down.
Yeah, and Hutchinson, once he touches the ball, pass interference is negated because it's considered a live ball now.
Well, you see the tip right there. Jacobs all over the back of the wide receiver, Hollins.
It would have been pass interference had it not been tipped. Here's Algier out of the backfield, and Alex Anzalone saves the drive defensively by stopping Algier short.
Man, orchestrating traffic, understanding what they're trying to do, get out in the flat, watch him right here, just scream down this edge, orchestrating the traffic, staying on top, making a great time. That is just a great play by Alex Anzalone.
Turned 29 years old on Friday.
Yeah, birthday boy.
Got a 2.5-year-old son, Cooper. He was showing us videos of. His wife, Lindsay, is expecting a girl soon as well. Bradley Pinion will boot it away. Is Khalif Raymond with a fair catch at the 14-yard line. Good punt to start the day for Bradley Pinion of 57 yards. So Jared Goff makes his way out. Last week, 3 touchdown passes. There was a lot of pressure going on with that long interception-less streak. 383 passes without one until the pick 6 for Seattle last week.
3rd all time. I mean, behind Aaron Rodgers, when you're in a list with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, you're doing something special.
402 and 399 for those two, respectively. From the 14-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs hit the deck, and with pressure coming, Goff just gets rid of it towards Gibbs. They'll bring up 2nd down for this Detroit offense. The front line is completely shifted around. 2nd straight week for Penei Sewell at left tackle. Matt Nelson with his 2nd career start over at right tackle. And the skill guys are so important. You love Sam Laporta, what he's done so far.
There's no question. I mean, what is it about Iowa tight ends? This kid is going to be, trust me, he's going to be a star in this league. Can block, can run routes, understands the difference between man and zone. It's got a great feel for the game.
Already 10 10 catches for Laporta in 2 games. There's Jahmyr Gibbs, and there's Troy Anderson back after a concussion kept him out against Green Bay last week. He was great in week 1 against Carolina. This is the rest of this defense. Part of that middle, Anderson and Ellis play inside backer.
Yeah, and Ellis is a guy that absolutely I love. Now, one, I'm a little bit biased. I'm going to be honest with you. He's an Idaho kid, but his father was a great player here in Detroit. Well, a great player in Luther Ellis, a guy that I battled on several occasions and always gave me fits.
2-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle for Detroit. Goff to Laporta. Trying to get some yards after the catch on 3rd down. It was Terrell and Anderson both there to stop Laporta shy by about 6 yards. It'll be 4th down. Already seen the physicality of this game so far with these defenses. Physical teams. Mike Hughes back to return. A Jack Fox punt. Great punt. 60 yards. Here comes Hughes. And Mike Hughes able to get it to the 35, but there is a penalty marker thrown on the far side of the field. Carl Cheffers' crew has typically been lighter on the penalty side. NFL average is about 12 penalties a game. They're averaging 9 on this
During
crew.
the kick, holding, number 20, receiving team, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
D. Alford already the 2nd penalty in this contest, at least the flag's thrown. Bijan Robinson, you saw some of the special nature of this guy, why he's one of the elite rookie running backs in the National Football League. He's coming up next.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's what every GMC Sierra HD driver is born with, and it's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD with the pulling power to prove it. The new 2024 GMC Sierra HD. Tow hitches of the world. Prepare for glory.
Officially, it's a fridge full of beer. Unofficially, it's free AC. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial.
Subway refreshed everything, and now they're slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why the new Subway Series subs are preferred by this QB.
And preferred by his old backup QB.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Have you been behind me this whole time?
Yep.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, tree-lined streets.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan house.
It's lawn day, Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
Ugh, bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they'd bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium is here. Get it on us with Verizon's best business unlimited plans. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro on us. It's your business, it's your Verizon.
This is the story of a new United plane with screens and Bluetooth at every seat and room for everyone's carry-on. Oh, wait, 2 new United planes, or 4, 50, 700. Okay, United is getting a lot of new planes.
Why are you here?
I want to get punished.
Fight! Special Forces World's Toughest Test, tomorrow on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by United Airlines. Good leads the way.
Arthur Smith, the creative mind behind this Atlanta offense, has both Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier out there. Robinson is in the slot to the right. Feels like a college game right now. It's a handoff to Algier. And he pumps ahead for a few yards. To show you the Detroit defense, didn't get a chance to show them earlier. Obviously, one of the biggest storylines is, can this defense generate a pass rush. Only 1 sack, none for Aiden Hutchinson so far.
Yeah, and it's Aiden Hutchinson. He's the guy they're going to bounce around the formation, look for the matchup that they like, whoever that offensive lineman is, and also try to attack protection. So maybe away from the back so you can't get chipped, but he'll be all over the field today.
We got a penalty marker thrown. Maybe an extra guy out on the field.
First charge timeout, Atlanta. The request for timeout came as the offense was breaking the huddle.
They had too many players. That's why they used that timeout. Arthur Smith avoiding the penalty. Back after this from FanDuel.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. Just 3 days a week. Sometimes just 1 game a day. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at the Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night in Buffalo.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sports.
Smith uses that timeout because of the personnel issues, but there's going to be a lot of personnel shifting for this group because of how creative they want to be with this offense.
Multiple tight ends, multiple backs, even use a fullback in there that can play both at the fullback position as well as the tight end position. So they're a really tough team to get a beat on from a personnel standpoint because you've got to make a decision and then you've just got to say, we're going to play base, we're going to play nickel, how are we going to do this? Right now they're in a bunch formation with motion.
And they fake it to Robinson, who's in on blitz pickup, allowing Ritter to take a deep shot, but incomplete for Kyle Pitts.
Well, here are the tight ends right here. You see them right down there in a little stack formation, both Smith and it looks like Pitts, man. And did he pull up? I mean, you see him kind of got a little hitch in his get along right there. Something to keep an eye on.
I think so too. 3rd down and 7 here. Lions will bring a little bit of pressure. Ritter floats it for London, who separates for the catch. Cam Sutton got beat. I think Cam Sutton wanted an offensive pass interference. Instead, it's 28 yards to London going up to get it.
Well, we can see the plan right now for the Lions. It's bringing the blitz, which gives you what on the outside? One-on-one coverage. When you get one-on-one coverage, you got to win early to win late. You see him win early, gets that separation at the top of the route. Nice concentration coming down with that ball. High point mid.
London had a late second quarter touchdown last week for Atlanta. Riding that read to Robinson and keeping it is Ritter, and Anzalone like a missile comes out to the 45 to get him.
Boy, Anzalone's just been all over the field so far early. Here is Anzalone right there at the middle linebacker. Watch him hunt. I love the angles he's been taking. Defeats the fullback, now the angle to the sideline. And that's right, you want to get a hit. The guy's not out of bounds yet. He's still fighting for yardage. Put him on the ground. Challenge the quarterback.
Ritter wheels around and runs into the second Detroit sack of the season. This belongs to Benito Jones.
Well, it's a full slide protection, and you're going to watch these two guys in the middle not being on the same page. That center, right guard's a little bit late getting over there. Chris Lindstrom, you see right there, and just a split by Jones to the quarterback. One thing about this Atlanta group, they're really good run blockers. They have struggled a little bit in pass protection.
Third and long for Ritter. Back-to-back sacks. The pass rush the Lions have been looking for shows up here in week 3. Barnes the sack.
Adam, we always talk about escape route of the quarterback. You're going to get a chip right at the very top of this formation. Tight end's going to chip, turn it over to right tackle. You have to know right now, step up in that hole if you can. Throw the ball away, but Barnes comes off the edge after double team and still is able to get to the quarterback. McGarry on that block right there.
Fun from Pinion. 54 yards this time, Raymond. A solid return, barrels over his own man and takes it out past the 30-yard line. Aaron Glenn was getting a lot of criticism this week for the lack of pass rush, the lack of creativity. But Jones and Barnes have 2 sacks, more than they had combined in the first 2 games.
Lunch?
Yes, please.
That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
Yeah, it is for our Economy Ultimate passengers who paid extra.
I'll just have water.
Okay, sure. Cash or card?
For water?
Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro, made with titanium. Not that you don't keep your word, it's just that you haven't.
What?
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any popular plan. Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. Just 3 days a week. Sometimes just 1 game a day. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at the Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night at Buffalo.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Ford. You see the name driving down almost every road in America. But you'll also find it in other places. On the grip of hammers raising homes, in toy boxes, and classrooms. Because over 2,900 Ford dealerships nationwide means more people serving more communities like yours. For more than 120 years. Ford. We are all in on America.
Ice cold Corona, right here. Nice pass. Nice catch.
Guy's got an arm.
Fresh cut limes here. Ice cold Corona.
How'd you spend the off season?
Picnic, sleepover, movie night, best off season ever.
Just hit the weights. Try the new 4-quarter calzone. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
Today's game is sponsored by Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Pizza.
That Lions defense, they talked about getting after the quarterback, and they talked about energy. Well, they've provided it so far today. Benito Jones getting that sack right off the bat.
Derek Barnes closed out the last Atlanta drive with one. Detroit starts from the 34 this time with a fake and a toss. And it's Sam Laporta again. He's got the first down on a gain of 11. Jesse Bates, the excellent safety, submarined him.
Yeah, well, off that play pass, that play action, you're going to see the linebackers all suck up here, and that's going to open up that over-the-top route, that intermediate route to Laporta. Man, I really like this kid at the tight end position.
Already 2 grabs today.
Shelby Kimble.
Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. He can be a punishing runner in space. There is a penalty marker thrown, though, on the play as he took it to midfield.
Personal foul, chop block, number 67, offense. 15-yard penalty, replay first down.
That's a double-team block when an opponent was already engaged by one blocker. You can't go high-low with a second blocker. So Nelson is making his second career NFL start on the penalty.
All right, left side of the line right here. You're going to see these guys in combination. Oh,
left side of the screen there.
Oh, my fault. The other side of the line.
Nelson again, right side. Sewell, keep an eye on him. He was kind of critical of himself with how he played at left tackle. He's in there to block right now, giving Goff time and space. And he's got the completion. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's that penalty yardage.
Thing about Amon-Ra St. Brown is he's a guy that is going to be in the middle of the football field, catching the ball, does the tough, dirty work, will block the safeties. There is zero fear when it comes to receiving from Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's one of my favorite young players.
He has been a favorite target, was dealing with a toe injury this week, but was good to go today. Goff on the slant, connects again. This time it's Sam Laporta. He's already got a few grabs. Fighting for yardage, he's got the first down seemingly.
There's something in the water with those Iowa tight ends, isn't there? Just a little simple in-cutting route. Just something simple there, and then put your head down, get after guys, keep fighting, keep those legs driving, and let them big hogs get in there. Look at everybody coming in to the rescue.
Gibbs, good job on the run defense. Calais Campbell, the veteran signed this season. He is there for the stop after a short gain. Keep an eye out on Campbell. He's seeking his 100th career sack today. The 16-year man out of Miami.
That's unbelievable. 16 years in the National Football League, down in the trenches. And right there, I mean, you think of him as a big power guy, but there he does a quick swing on the end line of scrimmage in the backfield. And to have that quickness still and that ability still in your 16th year, it's pretty amazing.
37 years of age. Pressure coming from Atlanta. Goff delivers towards the sticks. Ravens got the first down inside the 35 of Atlanta. Richie Grant came in with some pressure from the safety spot. Goff was protected with time.
And Goff just taking it right down. I mean, he is right down, staring down the brush. He's going to deliver on time. Knows he's going to take a hit by Grant right there. You love a quarterback. Doesn't even flinch. Just keeps his eyes downfield. Is not looking at the rush. Jared Goff is one of those guys we don't talk about, Adam. Like everything you look at statistically is a top 10 quarterback, and we don't talk about him in those terms. I'm telling you what, this team does what people think it can do. We're going to talk about him being a top 10.
Handed off for Zonovan Knight. He'll push ahead near the 30-yard line for a few. Let's join my friend Carissa Thompson. She's got a game break. CT.
Thanks so much, Adam. So the Saints wanted to get this offense going early, and they did just that right here. Derek Carr to former Packer Jimmy Graham, his first touchdown in 2 years. Saints up 7-0.
One of those 2-0 teams, CT, out of the NFC. 3 teams out of the NFC South coming in at 2-0. Don't forget the Lions will play the Packers on Thursday night this week. Short week coming up for those 2 NFC North foes. Inside the little flip, and Gibbs fights for the first down. Down to the 22-yard line, and Detroit continuing to move the football.
I love Penny Sewell. This guy playing right tackle. Now all of a sudden he's going to move in here to left tackle. Watch him on the trap. Inside, come across, take out the linebacker. Guy moves like he's about 235-pound linebacker. He's 335. He is not a good player, Adam. He is a great, great player.
Number 7 pick 2 years ago out of Oregon. Back to the ground game, and Gibbs trying to bounce off tacklers. A.J. Terrell, you mentioned him earlier. He's one of the most physical cornerbacks you're going to find in the league at 6'1", 194. He just turned 25 years old yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that will cover, right? But they'll make business decisions when it comes to putting their nose in there. Not A.J. Terrell. When you put him on tape, he's one of the good, young, or great young cover corners. But this kid is tough. He will defend the run.
5-minute drive with its 9th play here. On 2nd and long. Goff, sidearm sling for Laporta, and Caden Ellis immediately comes to the tight end to wrap him up for a loss. Their leading tackler so far this season coming over from the Saints. Now 3rd and long for Campbell and crew.
Love just the awareness. Goff dropping a sidearm to deliver that ball. Nelson took his eyes off the linebackers there for a second just to see what was going on, and Caden Ellis just said, "Whoop, I'm right by you." Never overestimate your...
Well, Goff stood in there. It's going to be short of the line to gain. Raymond makes the catch. And inside the 20-yard line, you saw Richie Grant, another safety blitz there.